This is my confession. I supposed to take a 3-day water only fast. It's about 24 hours and I feel like that mentally I cannot do this anymore. And I hope Mike would be okay with that. I will tell him that I'm about to eat. I cannot take this anymore. Here is the response I get from him. You know that the first day or two is the hardest. Oh Mike, keep that in mind. You are stronger than you realize.
Listen, first of all, I don't sound like that. Yasmin is my brilliant creative partner and a rock star product designer slash manager. And she wants to fast because, well, let's just call her. Why did you want to fast in the first place for 3 days?
I wanted to do this fast so badly so I can lose some weight. And I have been trying, honestly, for the past couple of years to lose weight, but my weight seemed to plateau. And I have been trying other methods. And after watching your video, I was so inspired that you lost a considerable amount doing the 5-day extended water only fast. So that was my main goal.
Before this fast, how long had you ever gone before without food?
I think that 36 hours was my longest.
All right, well, let's check back in and see how you're doing right now.
I think the reason I cannot take it's because yesterday in preparation of the fasting, I thought that, okay, I'm going on this 3-day fast, so I need to eat a lot. So I baked this whole banana bread and I ate the whole thing.
This is how I see it. If a prolonged fast eventually places you in ketosis, then it stands to reason that eating keto in the lead up to the fast would ease the fasting transition and experience. Conversely, it stands to reason that if you, eat a whole loaf of banana bread before bedtime, you're gonna make things harder on yourself.
This is the at least 20th time since I wanted to do more than 1 day fast. And here we are, prepping my dinner. So part of the reason that I guess my fast was unsuccessful was too much carb consumption. So tonight, if I'm eating, I will choose a keto-friendly meal. I'm making guacamole. Doing things with one hand is very hard. I plan to eat this steak and they will satisfy my soul. This is my husband's dinner and it has a lot of chicken. This beautiful lady is also eating. Why are you like that? You're not fasting. You can eat anytime you want. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good morning. Today is the first day of my second attempt to do a 3-day water only fast. Can I do it? I don't know. I hope so. Yesterday I couldn't hold it and I had to eat. Also, I'm letting Mike know that I am doing my second attempt. Let's see what he will say. What I want to do right now is hitting the gym because I've read online somewhere that in order for a 3 days fast to be most successful, you need to do cardio in the very first day. I don't know the science behind it, but I'm sure our fasting guru, Mike, would find some explanation or logical explanation for it, or he will tell us if it's a total bullshit.
All right, I am not a fasting guru. In fact, if you're only listening to me, you're probably in big trouble. But here are some of my thoughts. Working out is fine during a shorter fast, like maybe 3 days. The longer the fast, and if you're just beginning though, do yourself a favor and take it easy. Exercise at the start of a fast kind of makes sense though, to sort of burn through glycogen stores and potentially get into ketosis faster. And the quicker you're using ketones means the sooner you'll be using your own stored fat for energy. Of course, if you do eat keto prior, then you're kind of already there. There might be other benefits though, like improved insulin sensitivity, testosterone, and HGH levels. But if you're just starting out, I say be safe and take it easy, especially if you have other health issues.
My plan is to do cardio, probably 20 minutes of heat workout on Peloton and maybe do some rowing afterwards. and maybe a light weight work. Yay! No one is in the gym, which means mask off. Okay, here is the one I'm going to do 20-minute HIIT ride.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds
First,
right, boys.
catch my breath. My heart is pounding so fast. I'm not your gym junkie person. As you can see, my overall ranking is not that great, but it's also not that too bad. Thank you, my love Will, for making me to be better every day. Like just weight loss and fasting, getting stronger by the means of workout is just like a slow progress. You shouldn't be disappointed at yourself. Freaking proud of myself for not just like being a couch potato, and I hope Mike would be also proud of me. Mike, please tell me that you're proud of me. Hello, good morning. Today is the second day of my 3-day water only fast. Oh my gosh, last night around 10 p.m. it was very difficult. I don't know, I feel kind of like strange, and so I went to bed early to fight the hunger. I couldn't call it hunger, it's more like desire to eat. All night, all I dreamed was about food. In one of my dreams, I had a big bowl of rice with tadi, which is the crispy Persian rice. And in the other one, I think I was eating some kind of bread. And the strange thing is that it was all carbs. So I was dreaming about having and getting carbs. So I had a kind of like also a disrupted sleep, because I woke up around like 5 a.m. super early for me. I felt like that also, that my heart is pounding faster than before. I think starting today I might add a little bit of broth, because what is important for me is to make sure that I can continue the whole 3 days. Sorry, I'm a rookie, and it's my first time of doing such thing. So I let Mike know about my problems. I just texted him. Mike is asking, are you taking any medications? No. In the meantime, till I get the response back from Mike, I will make myself some Earl Grey tea. Now I feel hot. I felt so cold, and I was hearing that from other people that they experience like colder temperature when they are fasting, but yesterday I really feel like it. Okay, I got another response back from Mike. Oh, he says, unusual to hear. Hopefully it's an electrolyte imbalance, and that the broth will help. Regardless, it gets better if you are able to stick it out. Yeah, exactly. That's my suspicion that it's because of the electrolyte. So I asked him if the regular sea salt would work. He says, use that for now. Take some pig salt from me tomorrow. It has more electrolytes. Okay, Mike, I will see you tomorrow because we have a work meeting. Since I'm not going to drink the broth in an hour, I will just like pinch a little bit of sea salt for myself, and I will try to eat it directly. Okay, I will drink water also. What a terrible mistake.
I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am.
It's 5 p.m. and surprisingly that mixture of lemon, water, and salt just kind of magically helped me to endure all this time till 5 p.m. and now it's time to make that broth. So originally I was thinking that I would have bone broth, but I saw this miso ginger broth and I couldn't help myself. So I have all the ingredients ready and I thought that okay, I will drink the broth and my husband can have the soup. And I will turn on the heat, make little dices with my tofu. I don't have that much worry that I eat pieces of tofu by accident. As I said, I plan to only drink the broth. And I will cut some green onion. Let's take these. And I will wait for 2 to 3 minutes before I turn it off the heat, and then we will eat. So that's for my husband, and that's for me.
You want to tea?
I'm making a vlog.
اون چیکار کنم با
Don't talk with me. You see? Today is the third day of my 3 days fast. I feel great. I slept well, no hunger, nothing, and I feel awesome. I'm super excited. Technically my 3 days will end by 8 p.m. tonight, but I think I will power through till tomorrow. Sometimes life will happen that will like mess you with your fasting. My husband had this like very severe pain on his tooth and he needed surgery. So I'm not sure if I can keep my fasting because right now we are under a lot of stress, but right now I'm out and I'm busy, so I cannot think of food, but we have to see.
Will Yaz break her fast early? Will she power through and finally accomplish her goal? Is my interjection here just an opportunity for me to build suspense and strategically place an ad? I don't know, but we'll find out after this quick commercial break.
Yesterday I had some challenges, but because I have been busy, I actually didn't have time to eat. I powered through and I'm still fasting, so it's technically the 4th day. And I plan to eat today at around 12 p.m., which would make the total hour of my fasting around like 90 hours. I will have few friends coming over, and this is something that we planned from a long time ago. So it's hard not to eat when you have people over and when you invited people and if you're a host. And I'm excited to eat in about like 4 or 3 hours.
Compliance is probably the biggest problem with fasting, so don't ever feel sorry if you come across some challenges, especially if you're new to this. Fasting can be an immense challenge, and how you react isn't ever a bad thing in my book, just good data for you. If you believe in fasting as much as I do, then really the only failure would come from giving up entirely and never trying it again. With that being said, Yaz, I want to let you know that I am super, super proud of you. You had some challenges, but you were honest with yourself, you were honest with me, and you did it. So amazing, amazing job. Congratulations on your first 3-day, 4-day water, broth, fat, whatever you did, congratulations. Seriously though, great job. But I want to hear from you. Give me some feedback, some results. Like, did you lose weight?
Yes. So the very first day after finishing the fast, I lost 6 pounds, almost 6 pounds. But after eating and after refeeding, I gained like around two more pounds. So I would say for the first week, I was happy about this 4 pounds weight loss, but something happened. Since I did this fasting, I needed to gain weight because I realized there is a vaccination, COVID vaccination going on, and one of the criteria for getting a vaccine sooner for my age is to be marked as an obese person. And I only need a tiny little bit of, so I technically had a purpose to purposefully eat and gain back. And the reason why I did it, I wanted to mark the threshold and receive my vaccine, COVID vaccination.
You're so lucky in a way. I've been searching all my life for a legitimate reason to actually be a glutton. How about anything else? Did you have any like observations about your mood or energy levels? Because it was actually closer to a 4-day fast you did.
Yes. So I think more towards the end, my energy level was getting better and better. But I can definitely say the first day was the hardest, especially the first night was the hardest. And I have this mental struggle that I wanted to eat. And I reached to the point that I was unable to do my task and my work, the work that I needed to do for my job, because I was thinking that I cannot think because I'm hungry. But guess what? After I completed this fasting, I realized that, oh, maybe I can perform better mentally when I'm fasting. Because I realized that as soon as now I eat, I become very sleepy and I cannot focus more. Yeah, so I would get food coma faster. But in general, I think that the final 2 days of fasting, I have amazing mental clarity, and especially there was a stressful situation going on in my life with my husband and with my husband's health, and I was able to think very clearly at that time.
You know, like I kind of generally like to refeed slowly with like broth or eggs or fat, definitely like not carbs, but you kind of went straight into just like this beautiful feast. You made me hungry with all your like food shots. So how did it go for you? Like, were you just like, did you have any discomfort at all, or were you just like solid, no problem with the refeed?
The thing is that all the foods that you have seen that day, I didn't just pick out, I had only a little bit of everything, because after you will come out the fasting period, you kind of want to like preserve the weight loss or the good results that you kind of achieve. It was a little, because I only ate that day for one meal, and basically I haven't eaten anything else. I didn't eat anything else till the very next day. So
And of the things you did eat, it didn't cause you any stomach discomfort or
no,
anything like that? Okay, that's
no, everything digestion wise was going on okay for me. So I think it's pretty safe to say that with 3 days fast, probably you will not see any issues.
all right. So final questions. First, how would you rate your experience overall?
It was a good experience overall. I have ups and downs, but after I did it, I was very proud of myself not to cheat, because in the past, I tended to start fasting and I gave up easily in the process in the past. But this time I kind of carried through, and I was really proud of myself. So it was a good experience in general.
Awesome. And speaking of yourself, if you could time travel and speak to yourself before you actually started this fast, would you have any advice for pre-fast Yaz?
Yes, I have this advice that, yes, please focus. You don't need to work out like crazy. Just keep it easy. The first day, you don't need to do cardio. You don't need to do anything crazy. Just focus on your task and try to preserve your mental capacity to tackle the hunger waves. Guys, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Mike knew me so well 2 years ago when I was trying to do fast. I was going and cheat on a corner. And I had this philosophy that if no one watched, it doesn't count. You can still be fasting. But now I'm thinking that because I achieved that, I had this confidence that I have a better self-control on my body, and more importantly, here.
Thanks for just actually being willing to share, not just the good stuff, but like the challenges that you experienced on here.
Thanks, and thanks for always be there for me and listening to my bullshits about, my I cannot fast.
Thanks, Yaz. Talk to you later, okay?
Okay.